Hey guys, it's Amanda. I just wanted to give you guys an update on how things were going. I am almost 2 weeks out from the port placement, and as you can see, everything is healing really well. The glue has fallen off. It doesn't hurt. Haven't needed to take any Tylenol since like the second day for it, so I'm really glad that everything is healed there. They used it on Thursday for the bone scans without any problem. It was a little achy that day when they used it because it was only 2 days out and it was still swollen, but other than that, it was fine. So I met with the oncologist on this past Wednesday, and she said that the bone scan was good, the abdominal CT was good, and the CT was okay. There was a small 4 millimeter nodule in my right lower lobe, and she said that they are going to repeat the CT scan in 3 months to see if it's anything that they need to be concerned about. So at this point, they're saying that it is stage 3 and the prognosis is 3C. The plan for treatment is I start chemo this coming up Wednesday. It'll be doxorubicin and Cytoxan every 2 weeks for 4 cycles because it is stage 3. She said if it would have been at a lower stage, they could have maybe done every 3 weeks, but not with it being stage 3. They wanted to hit it hard and fast. So I'll be doing that for those 4 cycles, and then after that, it'll be Taxol weekly for 12 weeks, which will put me out well into this summer. And then after the chemo treatment, and as long as everything responds the way it should, I will be looking at a double mastectomy coming up sometime, probably about September. And there'll either be radiation following that or more chemo. It's kind of a mixed blessing at this point. I'm looking forward to starting this treatment, which sounds really weird, but I just want to be one step closer to hopefully getting rid of this cancer and going on with my life. But at the same time, I'm anxious because I don't know how my body's going to respond to this chemo, and I think this is one of the hardest things that I've been dealing with this last week. Is even though I've looked online and looked at blogs and talked to some of the other people that I've been connected with, young people that have gone through triple negative breast cancer, there's such a wide range of the side effects. Some people it doesn't seem to bother much at all, and they're undergoing the same chemo that I'll be undergoing, but some people handle it really well, and other people, they don't handle it well. So I'm a little anxious in knowing how my body is going to respond. This week, actually these last few weeks have been an emotional roller coaster for me, as you can imagine. And I know it's been like that for my family as well. It's not just me, it's my family, because we've all been in suspense, not knowing if this is stage 3, stage 4, or what's going on. So it's been really difficult there, and I have come to realize that I need to talk to a therapist about this. I have a very supportive family and friends, but there are some things that I can't talk to them about that they don't want to hear, and I understand that. For example, with the prognosis of stage 3 triple negative, several of the studies that I've read said that the 5-year survivability rate with this is between 70 and 77%, which you think you're like that's good for stage 3, but that's still a 3 to 30% chance of everything not being okay. So when you're trying to express your your fears and your emotions about the survivability of this, and then also the high reoccurrence rates of this subtype of breast cancer. They don't want to hear it, and I can't say that I blame them, because if my family member or friend was talking about dying from cancer or that the cancer could come back, I'm not sure how well I would respond to that either. So I decided that for the sake of my family and friends, that it's best for me to talk to a therapist about this. And I've also am looking at trying to find some local support groups, whether it be other women that have had breast cancer or even just young people under the age of 40 that are going through this as well, men or women. I know it's not any easier for men than it is for women with this diagnosis, and how this all just kind of shakes your world upside down. I don't have the genetic tests back yet. I'm hoping that they'll come back this week, but I did talk to several family members, and nobody has had any genetic testing done in my family. There really hasn't been a need to have genetic testing done in my family, so I will be the guinea pig for that. And I guess depending upon what the results say, I will pass that on to other family members so that they can decide if they need to get genetic testing done as well. So let's talk about the other C going on right now, COVID. With that being said, because COVID is going on and our county is in the purple still, they are not allowing any family or visitors in when you go in for chemo. So although I'm upset about this, I understand why, but it doesn't make it any easier. I have been in contact through a couple of people that my friends and family know that have gone through this. They're people I have not met personally, but they have also gone through this type of breast cancer and this type of chemo, and they gave me a list of things that they found was useful while they were undergoing chemotherapy at the actual session and for when they were at home recovering from it. After I have I can pass that on things that I thought was worthwhile for me, or if there was a certain product that I thought was, really helpful, I will pass on that recommendation. So I will give you guys an update next week on how everything is going. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves and God bless.